Awesome. So hello, everyone.
Hello?
Hello, Jim.
Greetings.
Hello, guys.
If you can, turn your camera on when you're speaking. Although
Okay.
bandwidth.
Okay.
Okay, so I have shared the Google Doc agenda for today. Basically, we're going to go through the Sunday's agenda from the first meeting and on top of that. So last time we talked about how to grow the forum, and we talked about some ideas which include introductions of members, competitions for writing articles. We added projects category on each language. We talked about original content. Talked about the possible collaboration with Utopian, which is a project that supports open source projects, and they have a lot of developers. So I have been talking with Michael Leiser about that because he has experience and he used to work on the Utopian project. So what else? So I was thinking of starting with a demo today of the features, some of the features of the forum. Are you up to that? So let me rephrase. Would you like a demo tutorial of the forum? Hello, Alan. Alan, welcome.
Thank you, Donald.
The forum is easy enough to understand. So I said quite, and I like the way it's very simple, easy to use.
Hi, Brent.
Good day. Happy Friday.
Welcome. So we were talking about the previous agenda, last week's agenda, and we went through some of the items of the agenda. And I was thinking about doing a small demonstration or tutorial of some of the features of the forum. Are you guys up to that? Would you like that?
So Donald, I said that I'm of the opinion that I feel that the forum is easy enough to understand and use. So a demo, I don't know how necessary a demo is.
Okay, I'm sorry, Valentine. There is some issues with the connection, and I can't hear you very well.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying that the forum is easy enough to understand that, and it's quite simplified. So a demo of the forum is, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay, it's just that there are some features that are not, straightforward. I mean, I have added them on top of this course, and maybe someone finds them useful. But you're right. You're absolutely right.
I'd be down with seeing it. Let's see the features that Discord doesn't have.
Oh, why don't you go ahead, Donald?
I'm trying to do that. Well, I have a problem with sharing my screen. It doesn't recognize my window for some reason. Oh well.
What happens when you hit share screen? You see that.
I can't see my Chrome windows for some reason.
Well, can you just share the whole? The whole desktop.
Let me check. Share screen, desktop 1. Okay, so. Okay, can you guys see my screen here?
Yeah, we can see your Chrome, but it looks grayed out.
What do you say?
It looks grayed out, but we can see it.
Oh yeah. It looks grayed out to me also. Is it better now?
No.
I can see enough. I mean, I can see English, Chinese, Spanish, French, Russian, German.
It's interesting where you have, it seems like where you have little windows on top, it looks brighter.
Oh.
Well, that one's just grayed out. You can't see that at all.
Let me try once again. Oh, okay.
Yay!
Okay, so.
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, so I have added this this plugin here, which allows for chatting per language or personal messages. There's a nice feature that allows canned replies, so you can have as many replies already saved, and you can just copy and paste them.
Donald, I just want to ask, on the reply section, are you allowed to, so does it allow nested reply, can you reply a reply?
If you are trust level below level 2, you cannot reply on your own or your own post, because that bumps it up. So it's a spam mechanism, but you can reply once someone else replies, or you can edit your original post.
Okay.
So I added a spoiler, so you can hide can hide messages like this. You can highlight text. You can have markdown lists like this. All these are add-ons. What else do we have here?
Can I also ask, does the how efficient is like the direct messaging on the forum? Does it allow? Is it very flexible, like the direct messaging?
Yeah, I mean, you can go through this panel right here and message someone, just like that.
What if the person is?
Go ahead.
What if the person? I can't find the person list name on that list. How do I search for the person and message the person?
You search through right here.
Okay.
So you can do that. You can enter a name and username. So I have added footnotes for someone who wants to write something that includes sources, like a scientific document or something else. So you can add footnotes. So you can do hello and oh.
Don, looks like a great job. Many features. Looks like you've been working hard on it. I'd like to ask, is there a capability to like iframe in like YouTube videos, PDF files?
Yeah, those are built in.
Okay.
So YouTube video, I have one here. You can just paste it, and that's it.
Nice. What about a Zoom channel? Say somebody would call the meeting. Could they iframe in a Zoom channel and it would pop up over there? Is that possible?
Well, you can use HTML code and use an iframe.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Zoom does not display on a web page.
Oh, they would not allow that from their side then?
Oh.
That's correct. There are things that we can embed that are similar, not be as good as Zoom.
What about like a peer or something like that where they're limited to 4 people, but if they put it in there, everybody could see the conversation with audio and video live?
You mean like a live YouTube live stream?
Yeah, well, just like you said, Zoom does not allow that for like an iframe. But what about like a peer.in where, you know, they do, like for me, it's like they limit 4 people, but say 4 people filled up the room, you then could still have audio and video and people could communicate in live time.
If they support iframe embedding, then
I guess it comes up to them.
yeah.
Okay.
So I have talked previously on a RAM meeting about the meetups category. You can create meetups and you can add a date, and it automatically gives on the user their time zone, so we don't have to search hunt.
Yeah, I really love that feature. Like, it just adjusts your time zone. I really, really love that feature.
Yeah, you can also add the Google Calendar directly or download an ICS file and use it on Apple Calendars or other calendar programs.
That's a
Yeah.
great feature because I think like Meetup charges like $20 a month or something like that. If somebody does that, this is a way that people could communicate an RChain meetup
Yeah.
for free, basically.
There's also an agenda that shows future meetups, calendar as well, and a map if you add the location for a real life meetup.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very nice.
So the next feature I'm going to implement is under questions, where there is going to be a Q&A, like someone asks a question and there are answers below that and people can vote on the answers. So they bump up the answers that they believe are most relative. And we added the project's idea here as well.
Wait, can I ask something?
Yeah.
In the Q&A section, is this anybody that's allowed to answer any questions? Or should there be a limit to who can answer questions?
No, anyone can answer any question, but there's going to be a voting mechanism which you can vote the answer. So the most, I believe it's the most democratic way to bump up the answers that are more relative according to the community votes.
Okay. More like how Stack Overflow does. The most voted answer comes to the top.
What was that?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
I said more like how Stack Overflow works. The answer with the highest vote comes to the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Donald, can I ask a quick question? I don't know, are you drawing off of some kind of plugins to do this?
Yeah.
In terms of like I know WordPress, there was an Oxford style, which is the university in I think the UK, like an Oxford style debate. Is there any debate feature that you think could be there and people simultaneously could vote up the idea or the side? And also any ability where the crowd can offer suggestions to take things beyond just two people debating about something, where they can offer a solution. And I mean, I don't know if
what you're asking is basically an upvote and a downvote mechanism.
Well, there, specifically in WordPress, I think me and Jim had talked about it previously through the Divi project, but there was like an Oxford style debate that it follows right along with how Oxford allows the debate to happen. And there is a plugin in WordPress. I would just be curious if you think that this would be something to add as a feature, if at all possible.
Do you happen to remember the plugin's name?
If you want to continue on, I'll find it for you.
Okay. So I'm continuing on and just thinking. Okay, so I sorted the categories in different ways. For example, the blog category sorted by date posted, whereas forum feedback and questions, ideas, and governance and off-topic are sorted by activity. So activity means likes or comments or replies to comments or replies to the original post. So the more activity there is, the sorting of those topics is going to change.
There's the Oxford Debate plugin
Oxford Debate plugin.
in the chat.
Donald, I also noticed something about the forum. Like, if you view the forum on a mobile phone, it automatically adds to like your phone, like an icon, like how an app icon appears on your phone.
Yes.
So it's a PWA, and I actually admire that the PWA, and it like syncs to my phone, like the way an app syncs to my phone. And I honestly comment that feature. It's awesome.
Yeah, yesterday I also added a notifications plugin, so you get a pop-up message on your desktop on your phone, and you get notifications like a regular application.
Okay, that would be awesome also.
So another thing I'm thinking of doing in the future is that Discourse allows for embedding the whole website as an application, a regular application, and we can add it to the Play Store, the Google Play Store, and the Apple App Store, like a regular application.
Yeah, it's possible to do that. Yeah.
It's very easy, actually. Yeah, but I'm leaving that for last. So this is a plugin that checks your password against a list of hacked passwords that are inside the hacker's dictionary. So if you happen to create a new user or change your password, and your password exists on a hacked list, it's going to warn you about it. So another thing I added is save searches. You can go to your profile, you go to your settings, and you can see save searches. So you can add a few keywords here that you are interested in. For example, I have written my name and username, so whenever my name happens to, someone writes about Donald, for example, I get a notification. And another feature I added this week is you can star a subcategory or a category, and you're going to get notifications about your favorite categories or subcategories. So I went through a list of 200 plus plugins and checked for compatibility and checked for usability of those plugins, and I came down to those plugins that you saw here, plus there are 16 more plugins to install and set up, which include logging in with your Instagram account, your Facebook account, a few Chinese social media accounts like QQ, WeChat, logging in with LinkedIn, Office 365. There's going to be a guest gate plugin, which, let me show you this one. So what it does is shows the first time user this pop-up here, an explanation of the forum, and you can add login buttons, you can add share buttons, you can add basically whatever you want. There is also a timer. This disappears. I think this is going to help a lot for the newcomers. So another one is, I'm going to add icons up here, which takes you to the official RChain Cooperative's website, developer forum, and a few other social media of the RChain Cooperative. And let me show you those two plugins that I talked about, the questions Q&A plugin. This is the Q&A plugin. So these are the features, upvotes, and the other plugin is the solved plugin, which you can have questions, and whenever they are solved, you can click that question or that problem is solved. So, any questions?
I have a question. I like your creation that you did. It looks like it's specific to the needs of RChain in many ways. I think it's better than Discord, but I guess my question would be is, given that many people are involved with other projects and things like that, do you see any benefit to network effect to opening that up to other projects? Like say your favorite blockchain project where you could maybe set that off kind of like you have Chinese, Russian, Greek and all that, but a completely different avenue somebody could take? Or do you think that fractionalizes your creation?
You mean about adding other projects besides RChain?
Correct.
Well, the goal of the forum is for the RChain community to come together and work on top of RChain. So there is an off-topic subcategory where those conversations can take place. So I don't think I'm going to add that, except if community consensus, wants that.
Look, I'll give you an example. Like the meetup feature that you showed would benefit so many different communities, and meetup charges money for that. Imagine if you set up something for 2,000 different cryptocurrencies, and instead of the meetup model where they charge for that feature, basically at $120 a month, what if they donated it to you, the website developer, or however you see fit, because you benefited various meetups?
Well, that's up for discussion with the rest of the community. It's not for me to decide, and I don't think I'm going to accept donations.
What if they donated to RChain?
Well, that's that's up to the cooperative if they want to accept that donation.
It might be good to have a friend of me category where Ethereum and other projects that RChain is cooperating with in one way or another, or could cooperate with, might be a way for us to get some cross-community cooperation things going. I don't know. That was just a thought based on Brent's suggestion there. I did do a couple of searches on embedding live video into Discourse, and There's I can share a couple of links on that. There's a way of putting Jitsi meetup in a iframe, and there's an example of putting a live stream from YouTube in an iframe in discourse. So it seems to be something that's very doable.
Yeah.
I think that, say you did do that, and say the first screen went to the RChain sign up where they went through they had to pay the $20. I guess it kind of comes down to, would people sign up? And you could quantify that based on the traffic that comes through there. So I think it could benefit RChain with membership signups. I think there would be some benefits to cross-pollination, but it also kind of comes down to, it isn't my decision, and it's like some of that stuff can bring, I don't know, infractionalized communities is always kind of a concern. But I think overall your project's awesome. I just think that with the features that you have, there could be some other benefits worth looking at.
Yeah, but that's not up to me. You know what I mean? It's not my forum. It's community's forum. So you have to. I mean, you can write that, create an, go to the forum and create a topic under the ideas category.
Perfect.
And let's have a discussion.
I like it.
So I wrote some things on the Google Docs. Anything else we would like to talk about? Marketing?
Where is that link to the Google Docs? I can't seem to find it.
Let me post it again. I posted it on the group chat. I'm also sending this to you on Discord.
Concerning the marketing, I feel that, okay, first of all, it's can you hear me properly, Donald?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I feel that it's an awesome forum, but it has very low popularity among RAM. So for marketing, I feel that we should leverage on our several platforms we already have, like like ranging from probably from GitHub to Discord to Twitter to Facebook, and all the various platforms we use to communicate. We could leverage on that to market, and again, so we like call it subcategories, like the different sub communities in RChain. We could distribute it so that the work more like distributed among several sub communities. That it gets to people faster than just talking on the global channels.
Yeah. So, if anyone has any ideas, questions, etc., we can leverage the forum and have extended conversations there, or you can just go ahead and, take action and do the marketing yourself, and just ask for a reward on issue 5. Let me check.
588.
588, yeah. So you can be your own. You can do the marketing yourself. Don't have to ask for permission. You could, you could have a conversation. You can write ideas on the forum and have a conversation on those. But asking for my permission, it's not something that has to be done. Any questions or ideas? Oh, so Michael, I can see Michael joined us. Hello, Michael.
Hello. I have to digest everything you said today and the last meeting, and I will sure come out with something for the next meeting. I'm working on something about marketing. We will talk about it.
I was talking earlier about Utopian and your ideas about.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Told you I was returning to that community this week, so I will get in touch with the administration, and as I said, I will come out with something for the next meeting.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Bravo, Donald. That's awesome. Great work.
Thank you very much.
Donald, go ahead. Donald, after you close this meeting, if there's a little bit of time left over, since a lot of the people here have been commenting in issue 910, that's something that I would like to talk about. So
okay.
After we finish speaking about the forum, if Jim and Brent and Andrew have time, I'd like to discuss that a little bit.
Okay, so anything else about the forum? Ideas, questions?
I showed up a little late. I want to sign up. How do I get there? I would like to go register.
On the forum?
Yes.
Well, you just go to the website and there is an upper right corner, a register button, which you can register with your email or Google or Twitter, and I'm going to add a few more options in the future.
What is the website?
Well, I'm going to post it on the chat.
All right.
I put it in the chat. RChain community.xyz.
Thanks, Jim.
Hello, Donald.
Hello.
Yeah, I would like to suggest that we kind of reach out to collaborators personally on GitHub or on our Discord channel. Especially those that are into marketing or writing of articles and all that. So they could always post on the RChain community, even though they are going to post on Medium or other places too. I think we could talk to them personally so they could sign up and come up. I think we should do a little bit of personal marketing.
Yeah, everyone is free to do that, of course. If you have some time and you think you can do that, go ahead.
Okay.
Andrew, that sounds like a wonderful idea. I think word of mouth is very powerful.
Okay.
Okay, so going again to ask about anything else about the forum, ideas, questions, or are we going to continue with issue? Which issue was that, Alan?
It's 910 and 904. I think so.
Okay, so we have 20 more minutes in order to close 1 hour.
Okay, thanks, Donald. So does somebody want to maybe...
Should I start a separate recording?
Sure,
yes,
yeah.
please. That's great.